Oh, Granny can't get it together. Granny can't get it together. Happy Friday. I'm sorry, y'all. My nephew was bothering me. He had company. I had to get off live chat. And children just be harassed. They're grown, but they don't go nowhere once they get grown. No matter if they're 40, they don't go nowhere. Children old like dirt. Old like dirt. Day 2 of trying to stay faithful to this crazy thing. I'm going to show you these slow garbage results on. The 4-0 berry, y'all. Never buy one. Not worth the money. Those who know, I'm doing a 30-day challenge with this. But Granny can't stay faithful to this. Hello, Real. Happy Friday. Hello, Richard. How are you today? I'm doing very well. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Do you have any plans for today? Granny don't have any. She's not gonna lie. This is my downtime, and I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm doing swell. Thank you for asking. Bonsoir. How did your day of work go? Did you work today, Richard? You have to excuse Granny's voice. Her allergies are, ooh, they are really outdoing me. Are you cooking today, Richard? No, just hanging out, going to a restaurant, grabbing something on the way home, just relaxing and chatting. That sounds about right. That's what I'm doing. Had a good live going earlier, but my nephew and his buddy were harassing me. I can tell you was on fire in your prime. Yes, I do know this like to know this like I've got to live a life. Granny ain't always been old. I'll tell you that. What was the topic? Okay, the topic was, what do we think about internet beef? I know we've seen internet beef on different pages we've been on, right? Richard, have you seen internet beef? I have so many questions about this internet beef. I know you have seen internet beef somewhere, depending on who you watch. I know you've had to see something, because the internet is full of drama. So I know you've had to see something. Somewhere, someplace, you have seen something. Where different people in the internet are going against each other. I'm an internet beef enthusiast. Michael G. Hello, is that Sayabonga? Am I saying that right? I hope I'm not saying that right. Happy Friday. I mean, I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, here's it, Michael. I love you already. You're the type of person I need here. All right, so question. So in this internet beef, are you ever feeling like you're forced, like you have to pick which side you're on? Be honest. Have you ever felt like you've had to pick a side on the internet? I don't know how much you get in the internet beef or whatever it is, but I know you have heard of, oh my God, such and such be over there on such and such page. I know you've heard this before. I know you have. Or they just turn this into like hard down, literal. Oh, well, if you're over there, you can't be over here. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't bringing up no names. Ain't no reason to say no names. This happens everywhere. But have you ever been involved in that situation? And my question is, if you have been involved in that situation, because some people on here do commentary, some people are just in the chat, heavily involved. When you guys are in that situation, do you pick sides? Just because the person you're doing content on, I'm sorry, the person who's doing content and you like it, and they get into it with somebody on the internet, are you riding with them like, oh, such and such, you don't like such and such, I don't like such and such neither? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Richard, so what if somebody you're watching is beefing with somebody? Are you getting into that beef to the point you're going to unfollow their rival? You're bashing their rival. You're in it like it's your argument. Are you getting that far in? Everywhere you see the people, y'all arguing. Are you getting that far in? Are y'all at home losing sleep about YT? It depends. So you're neutral. You can go either way. You're like, if this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. I'm riding for the team. It's whatever. Click up. Listen, ain't no right answer. Ain't no wrong answer. Listen, Granny, I don't know if you know me. Granny loves everybody. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, whatever, their own whatever. So you're going to pick sides, Richard, maybe. So let's say two people are doing commentary on the same subject. If someone is in the wrong. Okay, well, let me rephrase it like this. Let's say 5 people are doing commentary on the same subject, but in 5 different directions. Can you like all five, or do you only have to like who you agree with? And you're like, like ready to road rage with the others. Are people allowed to have different opinions, different views, different? Whose answer, whose opinion is really right? Royal Jules, how are you, sunshine? Look, I got on the gym outfit. Jeff, I don't know. Something ain't going on right up here. But, I think that's because Granny don't have no breasts. Jeff, I'm in the gym outfit. You know what's happening, right? You know where Granny's going, right? You know where Granny's going. You know where Granny's going. Jeff, I want to see me in the 30 days. Listen, y'all already know I'm going to whoop Jeff. I ain't going to brag. I'm going to leave Jeff alone. Jeff, you don't want to see me in that 30-day challenge. I'm on your neck. I can't wait till we get to the 60 and 90 day. I can't wait till Granny can really devote so I can dig off in Jeff's neck. Of course, I'm going to be with that person that thinks like me, but I still respect others' opinions. Okay, so you're not going to be out there doxing people, calling their jobs, calling their apartments, trying to get them put out, calling DCF on them. Hello, Mallory. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? Okay, so then let me ask you this, Richard. I don't know what you know about Granny's page, but Granny gives life lessons. No, that's going too far. Oh, that's way too far. That's way too far. Look, Granny can't keep her stuff together. That's way too far. So, on Granny's page, she gives life lessons by those out here. I mentor in real life. Worst of the worst. The ones that everybody gave up on. Their mamas don't want them back in their house. They're out in the streets. That's what I mentor. So online, I'm like, shoot, I can do the same thing on here. So I pick children that are out here showcasing their finest, doing what they ain't supposed to be doing. Now, this age that I am, just so you know a little about where I stand, Richard. Deborah, I'm glad you're here. So question. Do you feel at this age, Deborah, you know me, do you feel at this age that Granny should have to go to anybody's page and pick a side? Does Granny not have the right to like whoever she likes in whatever sector, which that's weird to me, whichever storyline, whichever? Do I have to pick a side? That's what I'm curious to know. Do you guys think I have to pick a side? I don't know about everybody else's peer group, whatever it is. Do grannies have to pick sides too? Deborah, how are you feeling about that? Do you get caught up and you're like, oh, well, we ain't gonna say no names because it could be any content creator. You're like, oh, well, such and such don't like such and such, so I ain't going over there. Absolutely not. So what do you think about when they are doing that? And I know you know what I'm talking about, Deborah. So, Deborah, what do you think about when they're doing that? How do you feel about that, Deborah? Am I the only one that sees like this is like a weird thing? I know I cannot be the only one that thinks that. I know there's no way in grown-up land I'm the only one that thinks that's weird. Adolescent, that's an understatement. That is a real understatement, you guys. That is so weird to me. And listen, they'll be hard down mad at you, boy, if they see your comment under somebody's page or anything, child. I'm talking about they're going to blow it out of proportion, be calling you out your name. Hey, queen of the real spiel. Excuse my delayed response to you, gorgeous granny. Never call me the queen. You are the queen. You guys are the kings. Granny is just a granny. I love you, Royal Jules. Happy Friday. How are you? Royal Jules, what are you thinking about this picking a side on the internet? Who roll different? But listen, Deborah, okay, here's a question. I'm glad we're doing this. Here is a question. So is it a different day or is it a same game, different player? Like where are we at with this? Is this a different day or same game, different player? Which one is it? If I see some goofy, I'm unfollowing. It has nothing to do with my favorite content creator. If you're moving funny, being mean for no reason, I'm gone. See, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. So you're like, whoever I'm watching, if I see something I don't like, I'm just out of there, period. You ain't even hanging around to see the ish train. That's a good answer. I can respect that. I can respect that. I can really respect that. That's a very dignified answer. It's a different day. They weird. So you know. So wait a minute. So no, maybe baby. My answers ain't always right. So you're 100% sure it's a different day. It's not the same game, different players. Has the game of life changed that much? Give me your thought on that. I cannot take you tonight, Deborah. Deborah, listen, I be thinking I be losing my mind on the internet. I'm telling you, the more and the more and the more. Okay, I got this friend that has this saying. Tell me what you guys think. COE. He means content over everything. Do you understand what he means when he says that? Uh-oh, there he is. There's my COE guy. I was just talking about you, Jeff. We had good. Okay, now it's finna get started. There he is. Jeffy has this philosophy: content over everything. And Granny totally agrees with that. Do you guys understand what Jeffy means when he says content over everything? Granny said the same thing, but I never gave it that cool word. Like he actually, put a little hit on it. No, Jeff, we're talking about this just the internet, what's going on the in the social media streets. Okay, here's another way. Are you willing to show your good, bad, ugly, and all for money? What are you guys willing to get on here and do to be seen, to get numbers? What is our limit on what we will do to get a check? Hi, Granny. I feel safe when I'm on your page. No putting people down. No talking about how clean or dirty. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. Granny likes to mess a little bit too. I'm just saying. Granny be in the bushes. She don't say nothing, but she be getting a good little laugh. I'm just letting you know. I'm talking about how clean or dirty their home is. You're a straightforward person. Thank you so much. Thank you, Thelma. I appreciate you. But just know, Granny appreciates a good storyline. How much we talking? Says the bear. Royal Jewel says, I think it's a great topic. My thoughts are simply this. When you're a person who prefers harmony, you're usually neutral, and being neutral, allowing you to be a conduit of peace. Michael says, shake my butt in a circle. Listen, Mike, Granny loves your answer, but she has to, Granny has to erase that. We can't say bad words on here. There'd be younger children. Yeah, the younger children be sneaking on my page. But oh, you shaking in a circle? Oh, you're going all in for the check. That person said they're going all in for the check. They're shaking in a circle. It is what it is. Facts. This is a safe space for so many of us. Wait, please. I need to pee. Okay, please don't say words like that. I know it's not bad, but Granny, you look like Angela Means. Who is that? Happy Friday, Zay. Who is that, you guys? Now I gotta see. Who is that? Who knows who that is? Yes, that I got questions. I got a lot of questions. Because I see people get on here and spray themselves. Can I borrow your VCR? In the Mac? What? What? Oh, I cannot with you. Bye, Felicia. On Friday. Look, you know Granny slow. I cannot with you. I can't never be serious around Jeff, y'all. Jeff, you is not fitting. You're not distracting me today. Okay, mister, let's talk about it. And you guys, let's tell Jeff he does beautiful videos. But if he don't talk louder, we are kicking you off the team, Jeff. Now, Granny, I ain't gonna say that. It wasn't nothing bad about you, but it's something you would have laughed at, Jeff. I ain't gonna say it. I think you know deep down inside what I was about to say, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna be messy like that. I'm not gonna do it. Who knows what Granny was about to say? Who knows? Who can figure out what I was about to say? You look like you steal. Perhaps I do. Fair enough. Hey, Jeff and Chad. Child, Jeff got his own little fan base in here. Everybody loves him some Jeff. Jeff is nice, y'all. Who's that person that they said I look like? The Bye Felicia lady? I don't know. I've heard it before. Hey, Bronx Tail. Y'all better quit telling me that. I don't like that. I done heard Jasmine Guy. Who else they be saying? The girl off Friday. I don't know how I feel about that. Who else? There's someone else. Angela means. Zay, do you mean that in a bad way? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. I don't know. So anyways, Jeff, let's talk about it. What are you willing to get on here and do for $1? What are you willing? You guys, what are you willing to get on here and do? Know when she played that character, but y'all favor, she's actually beautiful. She is a pretty girl. She's a real pretty girl. Child, I ain't even gonna tell that lie on her. She's a pretty girl. Earl Jules says heart, 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 not the character, her as herself. I was gonna say as the character, you guys are hurting Granny's feelings. By gosh, I know I'm getting old, but by gosh. I guess they say that because she's biracial, I assume. Is that what it is? All mixed people look alike? Is that what you're saying? All light-skinned people look alike? You know how they say all black people look alike? So do all light-skinned people look alike? Are we all the same? I still laugh at the fact they say I look white. That like all the way white. That's still a funny one to me. Never said no. We darn sure don't. Yeah, what are they saying, Bronx? They say all white people look alike, all black people look alike, all light-skinned people look alike, all Puerto Rican people look alike. I'm like, I don't know about that. Nah, but you look like Faith Evans too. Child, I wish I did. Now in my younger day, you can blame me of that. Well, now probably she older, so yeah, we probably both wrinkling out bad. We're both down bad. We're both down bad. But I'm older than Faith. But we both down bad. Went from being little light cream, like no, what's that called? Ice cream, little pretty popsicles. Now we're all falling apart. Old and light skinned ish, not aging right. I'm trying to tell you, don't work right. Listen, good black don't crack. Here's the rule: half white don't always work. And what's the other one? Light ain't always right. I'm just putting it on the table. Yeah, light screen, ice cream. Yeah, boy, it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I told my mom, I say, listen, I love my dad. Everybody knows I throw the Caucasian flag. Here I am. Yes, I am. But gosh darn it. I don't know what my mom was thinking. I'm just going to leave it at that. Daddy, I love you. I'm so proud. You know, I embrace my white blood. But I just don't think Mama was thinking about when I got older. I'm just walking away. I'm just put it there and I'm walk away. I'm put it there and I'm walk away. I used to sell. Nah, you ain't never sold me that. Where's my mods at? I ain't got no mod in the building. People never believe I'm 52. Oh, I know Bronx. I know Bronx. Well, I don't know. Grant, listen, this lady's looking her age. This lady is looking her age, y'all. This lady is definitely looking her age. Look, one day they gonna guess it and get it right. I'm telling you, they ain't that far off, y'all. they gonna hit it one day. They'll be like, okay. They gonna catch it. They gonna guess it. I darn sure ain't getting no younger. No, I don't know. What? No. I wonder what Jeff's doing. I wonder how Jeff's living. Big Jeff. Why you ain't in the building today? Why you ain't in the building, Sugar Plum? So listen, Bronx Tale. Tell me, what is you willing to get on? Yeah, Royal Jules, go get Vegas, baby, because it be children on here. Before we get any derogatory, I got actual children on my page. Y'all know I don't like to talk reckless in front of the children. Granny does not talk reckless in front of people's children. She might give a life lesson, but she ain't gonna talk too reckless in front of nobody's children. Young adults, I don't know if you're on here today, but if you are, happy Friday. So anyway, see the 16 people on here. No, I'm glad you're here, Royal Jules. I'm glad you're here, honey bun. How'd your Friday go? So what are we willing to do? How far are we willing to go? Get online and let who knows what about us? How much are you willing to tell? Are you going to show your everyday life with your family? You crawling out of bed? You at work? You getting dressed? You at the restaurant? Like, are you showing it all? Every argument, every... Hello, Stony. Yes, Granny has a deep voice, baby, and allergies. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sounding like somebody's brother/dad right now. I'm already deep, but you know, it's looking a little ugly right now. I think I would do a silly game show for some change. I cannot with Jeff, y'all. Jeff ain't got a serious bone in his body. It's going great, Gigi. Thanks for asking. Oh, no problem, honey bun. Stony, if you were a influencer online, and perhaps you might be, how far are you willing to go for $1? That's a good question. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish, Stony. But thank you, honey bun. Oh, yeah, I love me a good game show. That's why if Jeff could get his voice together, Jeff is a lot of fun. Jeff is the one that's going to kill the game in the game shows. Granny's a boring Betty. She ain't really got time. I will show my crazy big family. Jeff, I need mod tips. I'm doing bad over here. SOS. Oh, that's so funny. That's so cute, Royal Jules. I love Royal Jules, y'all. Bronx Tale always got something snappy to say. Not snappy in a bad way, but something where you just gotta laugh, a good little laugh. Granny loves her little laugh, y'all. A laugh a day keeps the doctor away. Y'all know that, right? A laugh a day keeps the doctor away. Pay attention to what Granny told you. Learn this while you're young. A laugh a day. My elders, my fellow elders, am I right or am I wrong? A laugh a day keeps the doctor away. True statement, y'all. So when you say you're doing fine, get comfortable, and use good judgment. So listen, so when you say you're showing your family, so you're showing the kids' faces, you're showing when you discipline them, like you're showing everyday life, everything. When you're arguing with your husband, when you're arguing with your boyfriend, girlfriend, like that type of everything. Want to hear my story today? Yes, of course I do. I was about to get fired. What? Oh, Granny. I mean, Bronx. Granny's about to do that today, too. What did you do? You go first. No, Granny ain't going to tell hers because Granny's trying to be a role model. But you go. You hear me, Jeff, talking about you go first. I know I'm not fit to tell that. Granny did not act like a lady. I'm not going to tell. Yes, Bronx, tell time. Tell us. Tell us what you, yes, tell us. Don't come in here and give half the tea and not all the tea. Jeff, tell Bronx Tale, we can't do that. You done started it, you gotta finish it. You gotta tell it now. So now the question is, were you about to get fired? Right. Were they about to fire you or were you about to fire yourself? Rule number 1, children don't watch this. This only goes for people. I ain't gonna put an age on it. No, that's another one. Granny ain't gonna say it. Granny ain't gonna say it. Thanks, Jeff. How can I get someone out the chat if they're disruptive? Jeff, she don't know how to do it, honey bun. Yeah, Bronx Tale. Now, we ain't going no further to you to tell this story, y'all. Bronx Tale almost got fired today. All right, let Granny say what she's going to say. Once you get over 50, let me tell you the rule. We don't get fired. We fire ourselves. How about that? How about that? I know that, listen, that's only for 50 above, y'all. That's not for the younger people. That's 50 or above. 50 or above, you don't care. Send me where? What? Huh? What you say? Oh yeah, Royal Jules. Ain't nobody about to fire me. I'm about to ruin my own job. My client's daughter gave her 82-year-old dad a gummy and she left. And I couldn't get his big self up. And the chair, I'm trying to play it off like I don't know what happened. It took me dang near 20 minutes to get him up. Jeff, I cannot. Jeff. Y'all read Bronx Tale what Bronx Tale wrote. Even if I read it again, it ain't. Y'all got to read it yourself. Y'all look like Bronx Tale almost got fired. Y'all got to read it yourselves. I got to reread that. So what you gonna say? You gonna say something to the daughter? Royal Jules says, press their name and read the options. Royal Jules, I was so mad. Royal Jules, so what? She just popped the old man, the 82-year-old. I'm sorry, I don't know if it was a man or a woman. Just said, here, take this gummy and left. I know you're lying. Are you serious? Jeff said, gotta love Pops. Bronx says, got it. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Are you serious? Oh my God, hilarious Bronx Tale. Got it. I sure ain't. Wait a minute. Come here. Stop. All right, not that it matter, because this can happen. But what ethnicity home is this happening in? I'm just Not that it matters. I'm just curious. What ethnicity home is this happening at? Because I'm just trying to figure out how you pop the 82-year-old, and not saying the color basis, Granny's multiracial. Not saying color would make a difference in the decision. I'm just curious how it went down. I wasn't there. I'm trying to figure it out, Bronx Tale. The fact that you pop your 82-year-old dad a gosh darn edible and then left him with the nurse, yeah, I'm a little concerned, and I wasn't even there. Easy guess. No, what's the guess? What's the answer? I'm trying to figure it out. That's too funny. Pops was probably in another dimension. You know what it was. No, Bronx, I honestly don't. Just put the first letter up. I honestly don't. My first instinct says, no, I don't want to say it out loud. American. Oh. So you trying to say what Granny is with just 100%? Oh. See, I was thinking the other way, Bronx Tale. Because I know, in that community, they do a lot of the gummies and the natural medicines and stuff like that. That's what made me think it was the other way. Make sure you like the chat. Like and subscribe to Foreign Blood. Comment in the chat. Jeff, are you giving the 82-year-old parent a gummy and hitting it afterwards? So you knew about it? I mean, like, did you know about it? Or it's like I called the children afterwards and asked like why their dad was passed out and it wasn't moving right. And I'm just trying to figure it out. Was it like done in front of you? Like, here, Dad. Like, how do you even get to that point? No, just ghetto. Pops went straight to space. I know I'm wrong for laughing. I should not be laughing. He told me she did. Also, and he told on his daughter. Oh, such and such gave me a gummy. Lord, I would have had a fit. I'm already, listen, just, you know what? Granny, you see Granny, just like that thing I did at the store. I'm helping the old man. It takes a certain type of person to do what you do. Listen, I would already be on high alert mode, swearing everything was going wrong. Yeah, don't be slipping them gummies in on my people. I'm already paranoid and concerned we gonna make it through the little shift I'm on. I'm laughing now, but if you would have seen him, can walk, but I had to put him in a wheelchair. What? He took his medicine. He sure did. He ate that little edible. Lord, I know they had it. I know you like, what type of shift is this? This is crazy. And I know darn well them children wouldn't do nothing like that. I'm gonna have to tell my children when I get that age, don't slip me no gummies and leave me in my nursing home, y'all. Listen, my children my grown old ignorant children, they do something stupid like that. Come to visit me in the nursing home and we all on gummies. We're gummied up, the whole squad. They go home to their house and I'm in the nursing home on gummies. He knew what it was and she gave it to him. Oh, he's down. Listen, that man had lived 3/4 of his life. He's gumming it up. It ain't nothing you can say to him. It ain't listen. He might mess around and get him a prescription and just be like that. His mind is all there, not the whole squad. Oh yeah, Roll Jules. Oh yeah. Whole squad. Believe that. I'll never forget. I tell my children, I say, when their time comes and mommy, y'all still in my house. You got your own house, but you still here. Never go to wherever you're going because I'm online. Why you can't go to your house? You can't. You couldn't wait until nighttime. That's what I'm saying. So far, how would you go for a paycheck? No, that is a good question. Let's get back on that question. Oh, but anyways, before I get there, Jeff, so I told my kids, when my time comes, Granny don't like the ideal of cremation, but when that time comes, go ahead and do that, so that way you can keep me amongst you, because you guys are that needy that you're gonna need mom, in the house around you type thing. So I understand that. Y'all can pass me around, whatever. I ain't mad at it. One of my kids said, "Yeah, we're gonna be smoking big ones with your mom." I said, "What?" Yeah, so just know when it comes time I'm in the nursing home, the whole squad, we gonna be in there on gummies. I'm just telling you, they're gonna have Granny gummied up. Okay, so back to the what would you do online for a paycheck? Jeff, you answered the question. How about that? You're new to this. How far are you willing to go as a content creator? Now, y'all, let's remember Jeff's answers. He's in the beginning. So let's see how he sells his soul in these next couple months. Oh, yeah, definitely could have waited till nighttime to get it in, Bronx Tale. It ain't even the fact you took it, but wait till it's nighttime when it's already time for you to lay down. Like, don't have us here in the uproar thinking, concern for safety. Do we need to call 911? Yeah. As I say, I don't know if I can do that for a job, y'all. I'd be calling 911 every 2 seconds. I'd be holding mirrors up under their noses. It'd be a lot going on. Like some nurses, some people are made to do that. Granny ain't made to do that. Child, one of them old people fart and they sleep. I be in there crying, all emotional. Yeah, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. Boy, they get on the gummies and get to acting like something ain't right. Boy, I really be feeling some type of way emotional, thinking they gone here. Yeah, that ain't, listen. Power up to you, Bronx Tale. I got a kid in the medical field. It takes a certain type of person to be involved in any of that. World Jules, I'm telling you, things ain't right, child. Things ain't right. So, Jeff, you're on. So, Jeff, you keep asking the question, so why you ain't answered it, Mr. Content Creator? What are you willing to do? We want to remember this 6 months to a year from now. We want to remember Jeff answer. When he's on here crying and selling his soul, Jeff gonna be on here crying like the rest of them. Watch what I tell you. Jeff, you gonna be on here crying, telling all your business. What y'all think? Come on, Big Jeff. World Jules, what about you? How far are you going? Let's go, Jeff. Inquiring minds want to know. World Jules, you already see Jeff is taking pictures with his shirt off, right? You already see that, right? He's right at the door. Jeff got his foot right in the door. He's ready. It's whatever. Whatever's selling, he finna show it. Whatever's popping, he got it. Yeah, you see he's being quiet. He don't want to, he won't, yeah. He might be willing to do some strange things for some change. And feel confident with it. Feel comfortable. Nah, definitely not cry. That's far as I might go. Royal Jules says facts. So you ain't gonna be on here crying, reminiscing, loving, doing whatever weirdness. You ain't gonna be doing that. So what you trying to say, Jeff? You got limits? Is that what you saying? You got limits? You got willings? You got limits on what you will and won't do? Hello from Brazil. Okay, so here's another one. How much are you willing to show of your family? Not that Granny wants you to show any of your family. How much of your private business? Let me rephrase that. How much of your private business are you willing to show? That's a good question. How much private business? Are you showing who you're dating? Are you giving like a full-fledged camera tour through the house? Like, yeah, this is where I sit down and read my book. This is where I do. Hello, Alan. Like, how far? What's your limits? I want everyone to hear to know that I'm glad you were created. The world is a better place with you in it. Peace and love. Hello, Jared. Happy Friday. That was such a positive message. How are you, honey bun? World Jules says I'm a private person, which is why I just got into social media. So, World Jules, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna keep it strictly about content? Are you showing any personal? Like where are you at with it? Where are you at with it? So safe to say, Royal Jules, you ain't doing nothing strange for some change. Alan, okay, here's a question. I'm assuming you're a man, right? Are you a man, Alan? Do you do social media? Matter of fact, we don't even need to know if you're an influencer. How much of yourself would you be willing to show for social media? Are you showing everything? Are you certain things off limits? Yeah, Royal Jules, what are you showing? What are you not showing? Jeff, what are you showing? What are you not showing? Yes, I do have limits. I'll give my everyday life thoughts. My girls want to take this journey, but I'm not a fan of that. Also, your kids want to come on there with you. I just got on here and let everyone know that their life has significant meaning, spreading positively love. I know, Jerry, you already said that. What about the question Granny answered? Well, my body and personal life, I guess, would be not. That's a good answer. So you're saying you're not gonna be like you're only gonna be like doing face videos, like you're gonna discreetly be like, here's my face, or you're not even showing a face. Or you trying to say I'm not gonna be flaunting my body. I would be a mixed bag as far as hitting links, having panels on topics that unite people. I'm not showing my family. That's a good answer, Royal Jules. Alan says, yes, I would show my face. Okay, so pretty much you're going to show your face and you're going to talk about whatever, but you're keeping everything else off of social media. Kind of like how Granny does. You're like, no, you don't need to see this. You're limited to what you see in the house. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing. That's it, and that's all. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. So you're not like, here's my mom. I'm arguing with my mom. I'm mad at my mom. Watch me talk junk to my mom. So you're not going that far, like on here calling your mom. I seen one content creator. Listen, y'all. Have y'all ever seen CJ So Cool? Does anybody know CJ So Cool? I think I would use a cap and sunglasses. People would not recognize me. That's a good one. That's a good one. Who knows CJ So Cool on here? Does anybody know CJ So Cool? All right, well, let me tell you why I'm bringing him up. I seen this. He was going through it with his mom. On the video, I mean. Jeff says, I want to show my hobbies to nature. Who's CJ? CJ So Cool is a young black man. Hey, aren't you Jimmy's little sister? Some young black man that made it on social media and was doing, I guess his page slowed down enough, but he's still eating. But at one point, he was eating off of social media. He's still eating, but he was eating. There's people really eating off social media. Oh, your girls watch CJ? So listen, give me your thoughts on this, Jeff. Give me your thoughts on this. He's on there. You know, things weren't good with his mom. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say what's going on with his mother because it's not none of my business. Who am I to talk about anybody's mother? Let's start there. But listen, this is a good question, y'all. Think about this. So I guess growing up was rocky for him. You know, we all have stories. Growing up was rocky. I don't know what brought the argument about, but he was basically saying, "Hey, you used to do this, you weren't there," basically telling everything bad that she did to him as a parent. And then at that point, allowed other influencers to talk about her just as bad, calling her B words. I mean, just calling her words that and kind of okaying it and co-signing to it. And Lady J, hi Granny, mods and everyone in the chat passing by to show support. Everyone have a great night. Have a great night, Lady JJ. Yeah, what are you thinking about that? Let's say that's you, Jeff, and you blow it big. Let's say, now I'm just throwing a scenario at you. Your mom screwed you in life, some form or some fashion. You get mad. Are you coming online to spray her? Are you telling her every little dirty secret? Royal Jewel says, wow, no good. Listen, one day, y'all, like he was enjoying getting this hate train against his mom. I tell no lies. Like the more people that talk about her, the better. And this was like a cool thing to him. And I would just, and the way I would hear these people, listen, you couldn't call my mom no B word. You couldn't do none of that and think I'm going to sit there and salute you. A stranger? Listen, I'm telling you, there are videos of people, you would have had to see me. If my mother was there or wasn't there, you would have to see me. How dare you talk about mine? Hello, Nugget. Happy Friday. I'm telling you, the things I heard, boy, oh my God, horrible. I'm talking about horrible, horrible, sickening things. I don't care if my parent is not dead. You cannot say those things about my parent. Ain't no stranger finna team up with me. Y'all seen it. Peach do the same thing. Let me put it on the table. Peach do the same thing. I'm gonna come on here and bash everybody, and I want y'all to bash them too. Who does that? Peach does the same thing, y'all. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. That ain't right. You can't do that. No, I'm not airing my mother out anywhere. Mom can say or feel how she wants. I don't argue with mom. Where's your accent from? I love it. I heard it in movies. Where do you think I'm from? Let's see if you can catch it, Alan. If anybody ever catches it, I will. If anybody ever says the right answer, I will say yes, you said the right answer. The pain CJ must have been in to want a hate train against his mother. No bueno. Listen, I was ashamed. Listen, I don't know. Jeff, did you catch any of that when that was going on? I mean, it was unbelievable. Peach done the same thing, trying to get the hate train against her mama. How are you getting, it's not like you ain't even went and got your siblings. You went and got people on the internet that you don't even know to hate your mother. And put, regardless what she done, where she went, whatever she was, you let somebody else put your mama name in their mouth. Texas, I don't know. Nope, not Texas. But if y'all ever get it right, I will let y'all know if y'all get it right. What about you, Alan? You letting people bash your parent? Are you getting mad and be like, oh yeah, mom, that bitch, she did this. About your mom and your dad? Are you building a hate train for your family? CJ does a lot of weird stuff, child. He does. That's weird to me. But listen, have you ever checked out Peach? She does it way more often. There's a lot of people on here that do it way more often. She does it to the extreme, y'all. Yeah, CJ, he's something else. He's something else. That's another thing. That's another example of you were given a chance to be someone on social media, and here you are bashing your mama. Hello, Lojo. How about you say happy Friday, Granny? Happy Friday, Lojo. I think you're from the Carolinas somewhere. Ah, New York, Bronx. No. Jeffrey, you say the Carolinas? Are y'all trying to say I talk country? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I talk country? Just say it if you're saying it. Just say it if you're saying it. So, Jeff, you ain't getting on here bashing ex-wife, exposing all your bad lovers. Granny ain't gonna say it. So you ain't on here doing that, right? I give up. Tammy, you're in Texas. What's the weather like where you're at right now, Alan? What about you, Tammy? Oh yeah? What's the weather like there, honey bun? Tammy, if you were into social media and are whatever, are you getting on here bashing your parents, your husband, wife, kids? Okay, let's talk about it. It says no, nor me. I'll share a positive time. I'm grown. Here it's kind of cold. It's kind of cold? Really? Like, we're not talking summer. I mean, winter type cold. There's no gosh darn way, is it, Alan? Tammy says hi. Tammy, you ain't ready to put on those thong bikinis, girl. It's time to be summertime fine. It's time to put those bikinis on, y'all. It is bikini time. Granny ain't ready for her bikini right now. Granny got to wear her whole one piece. Granny ain't ready for that bikini right now. I could do it if I had to, but you know, absolutely not. Yeah, Granny, listen, I can do it if I have to. Don't mean I should. I could if I have to. Don't mean I should. Granny got an old odd shaped body. I ain't got no tatas. I ain't wide nowhere. Only thing I got big on me, I keep telling y'all. And you see, this is almost bigger than this. What did we figure these were the other day? 18, and my thighs were, what was it? 23. If I was in social media, I would make videos about other videos like react funny comments. Yes, Alan. Yep. Maybe Florida, but I'm staying on the east. World Jewel says, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you love the safe place. FBNFL. You know I'm special, World Jewels. I got to look all close and make sure I'm getting the letters right. I'm like, what's that say? What's that say? Jeffy, ain't no World Jewels. There ain't no movies for me to go watch in the movie theater. I think if I stayed by all you guys, you know what I would do? Of course, I'm going to rent out the theater so we can all go watch a movie. Just us. BYOB. Granny's going to have her Ripple chocolate milk. And we're going to do the gosh darn thing. What happens to my what, honey bunny? What, sugar plum? Yeah, World Jewels, there ain't no gosh darn movies to watch. I'm going to be don't know what I'm gonna do all weekend. You guys know that's what I do. My movie room, Royal Jewels. So let me tell you about YT. YT is on Granny's neck about every little single thing she does. Granny is getting violated for exercising. Granny with no music. Granny got violated for doing the live with the yoga bench tutorial. So now I'm like, if I bring copy written or owned merchandise in the back of me, what the heck is gonna happen? Mayor of Kingstown chat, have you seen it? No, I haven't seen it. At World Jewels, I got some of the coolest gosh darn posters. And I actually am supposed to go pick up more posters this weekend. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It seems like whatever I do ain't right anymore, y'all. I see people get on here, cuss, yell, scream, say really, really bad things, and they don't get in trouble. Why, are you serious? They have got to be kidding me. Yes, World Jewels, I can't even do an exercise video. I'm like, and you know, Granny don't have on provocative clothes. She's not doing like provocative things. You see, even when I make my little dance videos, I don't even dance like how a woman would dance. So it would not even, so that way you couldn't even perceive it as in being sexual. Like I play all my cards right and I still, yeah, so it's crazy. And then it's like, I really got cool things I can show you that I can do in gymnastics and stuff like that, but I can't share it with nobody. I was so hyped about the movie room. YT is crazy. I know. I can't roll jewels. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. No, it's not nobody reporting me. It ain't nobody reporting me. You got to do the provocative ones. At least I want to see it. Well, I can't even do the regular ones. So we'll never get to see the provocative ones. Alan, I will make the most nice, innocent video. Unbelievable. Oh, and you know what else I noticed? My gymnastic videos will not be monetized. I'm like, I'm not doing anything different than a young child that does gymnastics or somebody in the Olympics. Well, I'm definitely not on their status, but you know, we're all doing the same thing. Like, do the provocative one for me. Well, they're not even gonna let me post it, Alan. That's a bad thing. You'll never get to see one because they won't even let me. They'll take, yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm like. What am I doing wrong? It's exercise. What the heck am I doing wrong? Yes, World Jewels. It's the weirdest thing. I was just telling Jeff the other day. I'm like, we were under one of my chats, and I'm like, man, they're just like blocking me from everything. Like, what the heck? Like, what am I doing wrong? And then when I see how other people are really acting, I'm like, I'm not even doing that stuff. Let's talk out of YouTube then. Granny, I think you can do an OnlyFans for fitness and you will a nice check. Well, no, they told me a long time ago to do fans only for fitness. And I'm like, you see how lazy Granny is on here? I know, and that's a shame because that's really going to be the only way I'm going to have to do my fitness. And I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, let's talk about it. You see me on fans only, you know what time it is. Oh, Granny's going to be on fans only. Don't say nothing to her. Lord, they're going to screenshot this. It's going to be all over. They're going to be, yo, Granny, get the fans only. Wouldn't that be something? Doing gymnastics shit. Look, see Granny do her gymnastics and thongs and fans only. I know, that's a shame. I shouldn't have to go to fans only to do that. I really should not. Rebecca, how are you feeling today, hon? They're saying I got to go to fans only to do my exercise. Don't forget to check. What? Don't forget to check what? Oh, wait.